So I'm just out here in the feedlot, the corrals, bedding up with my dad. And it's a video of new things, I guess. I got a new hat. It's from Outback Trading Co. I wanted this style of a hat just because it offers a bit more coverage from the sun, like my ears, and I like how it looks on me better than I like how a ball cap looks. And I have a brand new Sony 6400, I believe, camera that I'm going to be filming all of my B-roll footage on. So whatever you guys just saw at the beginning of the video, that is filmed with this camera. I was filming with the Canon Rebel before. I can show you guys what that was, but it was actually my mom's camera. So with saving up a little bit of money, I was able to get one of these, and I'm really happy with how it looks so far. So we've encountered some technical difficulties. Something got lodged in there, so he's just trying to drive back and forth to maybe dislodge whatever's keeping it from spinning around. And it looks like it's slowly working, but not 100% fixed yet. And there's many reasons why it can happen, so I'm not too sure what happened to make that a thing, but just fix it as you go. So my dad went and got the payloader. He's gonna try and zhuzh that bale around a bit to dislodge it, and then hopefully we can get it cutting again so that it can start spewing out the chopped up straw. So hopefully that works. Having to move it around and put a new bale in there in order to get enough pressure to get that thing loose, but it's working again now, so back in business. I'm not the most machine savvy person on the farm, so when things like that happen, I am not the best person for getting help from, but I do my best. I am way more interested in animals than machinery, which, you know, everyone's got their interests.
Hey buddy.
If it's the swather, then I can do a couple of minor fixing, but any other kind of machinery I'm pretty clueless, so my place is with the animals. The chores outside. I'm just in here in room 2 feeding calves, and there was one bull calf born today, so I'm going to be processing him. He just gets some ear tags, he gets castrated, a navel dip, and a nose spray called Nasal Glen. So that's him, and I'm going to show you guys how all that stuff goes. So I thought it was recording, but it was not, unfortunately. So I went ahead and I did all the things thinking it was recording. So he's got his blue tag in there that's got his number. And then on the other side, he's got a little white button. So that's his registration button, so that no matter where he goes, if he gets lost, if he goes to the butcher plant, they can trace that registration number back to us so that they know where he came from. I used this tool with a green rubber band on there to castrate him. And I used this to dip his navel, because we always like to disinfect that to prevent navel infections. And then this guy had a nasal gland vaccination to prevent respiratory disease. So hopefully next time I try recording that, I'll actually record it. But that kind of gives you an idea of what we do with our bull calves. So he is now a steer because he has been castrated. So yeah. And I get asked once in a while why we don't name our steer calves, and that's simply for the fact that there is a golden rule that if you name it, you get attached to it. So we choose not to name our steer calves. Sometimes there will be one that's super quirky and we end up naming anyway, but most of the time we don't name them. It doesn't mean we love them any less, it's just to prevent attachment on our part. We provide them with the same love and care and attention that we provide heifers. So that's just the reason why we don't name them as much. And this little guy just learned how to drink out of a pail and is very proud of it, I guess. Hey, buddy? You get a drink out of here. Come on. There you go, almost there. He's being vocal because he wants some help getting to the bucket again. There he goes. If you calm down a little bit, there you go. Sometimes they're just so excited that they can't figure it out on their own and they need a little bit of extra help. So it's been about a week since I posted my last video. So there have been a lot of calves already since then. This little lady was born on March 17th, so naturally I had to give her a St. Patrick's Day themed name, and her name coincidentally had to, yeah, are you playful? Coincidentally, her name had to start with an S, so I named her Shamrock. Hey, you cutie. And then we've got another little heifer here. She's sleepy. That little lady was born yesterday. She's very vocal as well. This is Astrid. She was born on my birthday, actually, on the 21st. So we're birthday twins, right? Are you cute? And a steer here. And then on the other side, we've got 2 pens left in this room, by the way, so this one filled up as well. Heifer, steer, steer, another heifer, heifer, steer, heifer. I think my sister's going to name her Geralt. Her name has to start with a G. Another heifer, and then this guy who was born earlier today. So, very loud bunch today. We've got 2 empty pens in this room, and then it's going to be full. And then we will move on to room 3 again. So right now, it's pretty empty. I have 1 set of pails in here, and there aren't any shavings yet. So I will be putting those in probably a couple today and then more in a couple days when I have more time. What are you doing? And then Delta here, she's getting pretty big already. Big sweet pea. And Cirilla over here. Yeah, you know I'm talking about you. Hey. I love this girl. She's so cute, and she's got some of the most unique markings right now. Hey, you a pretty girl. This is Lego. And then down here are Marmalade and Milkshake. Yes, you. Yes, you. Are you cute? So I haven't been taming too many of them other than Delta and Cirilla. As you can see, Milkshake is tame a little bit, but she's always been a little bit more excited than the other ones. With being touched. You can see that Cirilla does not care, and Delta doesn't care either, but Milkshake has always been just a little bit more nervous about cuddles and stuff. And some calves just have a different default setting, as I like to say. So some of them start off a bit more shy, some of them are way more outgoing, some of them are just super laid back. So some of them just, you got to get to know a little bit before you start to tame them, because every personality type has a different way that you should approach making them tame. So the shy ones, you need to move a little bit slower. The really excited ones, you can really honestly do whatever because they don't care. Pumpkin was one of those. You could cuddle her, you could pet her, you could give her all the scritches and scratches, and she would not care how you approached her. She just wanted to be loved on. And then there are calves like Milkshake and Ruby as well, actually, the red and white heifer in the Reno barn right now. They're more shy, so you have to have a bit more of a slow approach so that they're not afraid of you when you approach them. So that was the colostrum from the cow that had calved earlier. So if you guys want to know more about colostrum and why it's so important for calves, let me know in the comment section below, and I can make a special video dedicated to all things colostrum and why it's so important for a calf. I think it's one of the coolest things ever about like the first couple of hours of a calf's life. And then I can make a special video dedicated to that. So right now everything is cleaned up. The milk pasteurizer is on. The empty one is clean for tomorrow morning's milking. I just have to drain the milk taxi. So that's clean too. And chores are done for today. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.